Yesterday, I bench pressed 585 pounds at 19 years old and completely natural. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about that experience and how that went, since unfortunately I did not record leading up to it. So yesterday was a very calm day, average day. Woke up pretty late because I wanted to sleep in to prepare for the big lift. I think sleep is really important. I met up with my friend. We ate McDonald's like always. I didn't actually wear the lucky shirt because I did learn, superstition is a sign of fear. That's something for a different video. We got McDonald's, pulled up to the gym, did a very extended warm-up yesterday, got straight to benching. I'll start showing videos on the screen here shortly. 405 was my first recorded warm-up. Everything felt great. The main goal of the warm-ups was to hold the bar at the top, once you press it up all the way, hold it for a second, because in my previous failed attempts at 585, I was pressing the bar too far back, and I believe that, if you're doing something in your warm-ups, like pressing straight up, that would have translated to my top set, which it absolutely did because I smoked it and I held it at the top. So 405, that moved exceptionally well. Moving on to 495, this is my second to last warm-up. I was debating if I wanted to take more warm-ups in between, but I just decided 495, 545, 585. Figured that was good enough. Did 495. I was a little concerned after this one, I'm not going to lie. Mainly because the bar slid in my hands a little bit. You can see it's a little bit slow off the chest, and that's literally just because the bar kind of just made my wrist wiggle. Something weird happened. Stuff happens, but in big lifts like this, it's important to keep your mind in the game. Moving on, 545, smoked this, but I did notice my right arm lagging a little bit. If you guys have been following me, you know that my right arm typically tends to lag, which, is not a great thing, not super happy with that, but I've been fixing it over time. So 545 moved great, just worried about this right arm, and it was finally time for the big 585. Typically I get side spotters, but yesterday I was reasonably confident that I did not need the side spotters and that, my boy was just good enough to do it. We did have somebody on standby just in case something happened. But, I figured like, hey man, one spotter is good enough. If it's meant to happen today, it's meant to happen. I really feel like going for it.
Come on! Come on! Yeah! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
So the 585, this was my first time in a long time hitting a PR on the first attempt, which is incredible because I did such an extended warm-up, which I'll definitely be keeping. But I have been unlocking kind of like some new methods, trying out some new things, and they have worked extremely, extremely well. So real quick, before I tell you guys the story on this, if you're interested in coaching, my email's down there, my Instagram's tagged, whatever, hit me up on anything. I will get back to you, and if you're interested in joining the team, let me know. But back to the 585 bench, man. So I'm walking up there. I had taken 6 days off of benching. It's something new that I've kind of been trying. I was taking a little bit time off when I'm going for a PR, really because we're at weights that, now something could go wrong and I could tear something and be really scarred for life. So trying to be smart with it that way. Took 6 days off, ended up going for it. I got it. I smoked it. I feel like I kind of messed up the pause at the bottom. I really didn't even want to pause it. I kind of wanted to just take it down and just push it back up. But the pause happened, and I still got it back up. Clearly, my butt was not on the bench. Clearly, I was wearing elbow wraps. Clearly, that these were pound plates. Clearly, this isn't a competition standard lift. But I did it, and I did it at 19 years old. And I still have over 6 months until I turn 20. So I don't care what anybody says. I will bench well over 600 before I turn 20. I now want to answer, maybe like 5 questions, topics, stuff like that you might be wondering. So yes, first things first was, how much can I do competition style? Because everybody's just asking that. Right now, I think that I could get, 550 raw. That would be my estimate. And fully competition style, comp pad and everything, I think I'd be right around the 530 mark. So yes, I am getting, 50 pounds. I'm probably getting a good 20 from the fat pad. But yeah, so I'm probably around the 530 range, completely comp standard. The second part is a lot of people have asked me, when am I trying 600? Now, honestly, this is where I have to tell you, I am a little bit scared about going up. And, I'm not fearing anything, but I am kind of smart. And so yesterday, I can say that, I definitely felt that in the pec. Nothing hurt, nothing happened, but I definitely felt it in the pec because it is a lot of freaking weight. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be dialing it back for about, 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, and then I'll start ramping it back up again. I'll see how it feels, once I really pull it back. I'm going to do some comp bench for a while. I'm going to dial it back, and then I'll start ramping it back up, and then hopefully we'll hit 600 and we'll smoke it as well. Third thing I want to address is my natural status, since everybody is doubting it. Realistically, I cannot tell you, even after I bench 600, I'm going to get my blood work done. I've been saying once I bench 600, I'll go get my blood work done, and I'll prove it to everybody. But honestly, you can still mess with blood work. You've seen people do it. If you're subscribed to Greg Doucette, you see that blood work really doesn't mean that much, right? One blood panel isn't enough. 3 isn't enough. 10 isn't enough. So really the only way I can prove my natural status to you guys is by fulfilling my promise on, you guys need to see what I turn into once I get on gear, because it is in my foreseeable future. I do have plans of becoming an untested lifter. I absolutely do have plans of becoming an untested lifter. Some people may not like me for that, whatever, but it's what I've wanted to do since I was young, and this is my life. And so really, I cannot prove to you guys right now like 100% that I'm natural. I just think that you guys will really know and understand that I was natural right now once you see me in 5 years or something benching 800 pounds or something like that. But I can promise you for now, I'm absolutely natural. You'll just have to take my word for it. You'll have to see the blood work when it comes out and trust that that's enough. Fourth thing I want to address is I've been getting, a lot of hate, honestly, for kind of the way that I've been lifting. I think the hate is kind of shifted to, stronger people now. A lot of the stronger guys that, I've kind of like grew up watching, kind of grew up like looked up to and stuff like that. They're not exactly supporting anymore the way that they used to be. But hey, man, I just want to let you guys know, man, like that is a good sign in my eyes. Like when people who are, that used to be way stronger than me, I get way stronger than them, and they really start changing up on me now, that's a good sign to me. That feels pretty good to me. I'm not going to name any names, but, I used to like lift in some certain areas. A lot of those people have unfollowed me now. I can't give you the reason, but honestly, it feels a little bit good in my heart. It's sad to lose these people as acquaintances, but it's happy in my heart to be like, man, I'm succeeding this much that I'm actually making people so envious that they actually unfollow me, which is crazy to me. Moving on to the fifth thing that I want to talk about in this video is that I have something very big planned soon. So if you guys are subscribed to me or following me or on any of my social medias, I really do appreciate that. Seriously, sincerely, from my heart, like thank you guys, because you guys are making this possible. So keep an eye out on my Instagram. Please go follow that if you're not already. I'm gonna get posting more on the Instagram and the TikTok as well, and also the YouTube videos. I'm gonna start going after the YouTube videos again as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for kind of like that continued support, and you're allowing me to do something that's been my dream for a while. And so I can't announce what this is yet because the process of it, that isn't exactly what happens in the process, but I will let you guys know as soon as I can let you guys know what's going on. But just thank you for your continued support. And yes, I benched 585 pounds at 19 years old completely naturally. Thank you guys for following me along on this journey. Not done yet. It's Blake Wentz signing out. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe.